I see farming as this huge economic situation in our country that is vital to everybody. We don't eat and we don't wear clothes without the farm, and I think it's important for children to understand where those things come from. And I presented the idea to the children that we could purchase some animals, some farm animals, to raise and see what we could do with them. They didn't have enough money to buy what they wanted to buy for the farm. I asked the children how they thought they could earn enough money to buy a pygmy goat. It's a very real new experience for the majority of children who are not raised on the farm, and there are not that many children now who are raised on farms, and I think they really enjoy it. We were talking about this corn that we were feeding Moonlight. Remind me where corn comes from.
It comes from fields and farms.
Okay, it comes from fields and farms, and how does it get to the fields and the farms?
Well, farmers plant it. Farmers plant it.
Farmers plant it.
And they let it dry out before they eat it.
For me, problem solving is one of the primary things I teach in this classroom. I want children to figure out how to solve problems, and I model it for them constantly. Very often chickens will get loose, and they'll come to me and they'll say, Miss Poulsen, the chickens, one of the chickens is loose, and I'll say, well, what are you going to do about it? And they'll just look at me and they'll turn around and leave, and then the next thing I'll know, they'll be back telling me, well, we spread food out, and one person went this way and one person went that way, and they have solved it. So the first thing we did was brainstorm all the different ways that you could earn money. I asked the children how they thought they could earn enough money to buy a pygmy goat, that they needed $50 to buy a pygmy goat. We had to eliminate the ideas that did not involve the whole class, like sell my daddy's car. It wasn't going to work. So we wanted everyone involved in it. They narrowed it down to 3 ideas, and the final vote was to have a lemonade stand. On the day before their lemonade stand, we went into the hall and set up a mock lemonade stand. We used little sandwich boards that they had designed that they wore over their shoulders and walked up and down the halls hollering ice cold lemonade. Bobby, you're going to go down the hall and you're going to holler ice cold lemonade really loudly so that people will come and buy our lemonade. Are you ready? This is your practice. You ready? Okay, off you go. Off you go. Real loud, Bobby.
Ice cold lemonade.
I could probably go through the whole curriculum and tell you how I could integrate economics. In math, of course, the money was primary. They were very motivated to learn how to count quarters, nickels, and dimes, and dollar bills, and all of that. They were very motivated to learn how to make change because it was so important for them. It was very exciting for them to be handed a $5 bill and have to give them change for 2 cups of lemonade, because it was real for the very first time. It wasn't a problem written on paper. Raise your hand. What did we spend? On what?
A lamb and a goat.
A lamb and a goat. How much did the lamb cost?
50.
$50 in the goat?
50.
So 50 plus 50 is?
100.
Right. This is the money that we have left. This is the actual money. The children earned over twice as much money as they needed to buy the goat and the lamb. Today, what I asked the children to do was to get into small groups and have one recorder in each group write down the suggestions of the members of each group.
How about we give some money to our moms and dads?
I don't really think so because I just don't think that's a very good idea.
Michael, what did your group have to give up?
More books, give the money to the school, and stuff for the class.
Guys, when you have to give up something in order to have something else, it's called opportunity cost. And you have to do that all the time when you have to make choices. There are things you have to give up in order to have other things, and it's called opportunity cost. Now that's a good word to go home and throw at your mom and dad, and this is real, guys. You could give it to your mom and dad and ask them if they know what opportunity cost is. Can anybody explain it to me in your own words? What is opportunity cost? Alex?
It's when
you have to give up something that you didn't really want to give up.
So I think giving children choices, giving children opportunities to make decisions and solve problems, it all ties together with what I believe is the right way to teach and what economics is all about.